Alright, so this one is actually a 4v4 match. The last time I commentated my gameplay, it was 2v2, but this time it's 4v4. So 4v4 is really fun in Warcraft 3. I think it was always like the most played mode back in Warcraft 3's heyday. So yeah, it's definitely like, I guess, the traditional way of Warcraft 3, if you would say it. It's kind of like the team deathmatch.
Ready to work.
Team deathmatch of Warcraft 3. Like, you know how in Call of Duty everybody like plays team deathmatch and kind of like nothing else? Yeah, this is kind of in Warcraft 3. 4v4 is that. You're gonna find a lot of people that loves playing 4v4.
Ready to work.
Yep, you know, this is a good map here. It's called Gold Rush. This map is very fun to play. I mean, the name is pretty self-explanatory. There's a lot of gold mines. You can make a lot of expansions and bases to, you know, gather income.
Job's done.
It's reasonably sizable.
Job's done.
It's a very fun map. Definitely a good one. One of my favorites for like 4v4s. But I think my all-time 4v4 map is Battlegrounds, which I actually do have like a gameplay of that one. I guess I'll eventually make a commentary on that one.
Job's done.
But this gameplay, the main reason why I want to talk over about this gameplay is because most like 4v4 matches, at least like it seems like people nowadays, they kind of want to like play it slow. They don't want to like rush. They don't want to like do like a full out rush like they used to back when I used to like play Warcraft 3 a lot. People just want to like make, you know, expansions, get all like their really uber strong units and uber strong upgrades and then duke it out. But this match, it was funny, dude. Because Green, he was like a very impatient player. You'll see what I mean.
Ready for action.
So Green, he goes for the classic Blade Master. And he's going right into Blue's base here. Because he wants to harass. So there it is. This is like the most annoying thing ever if you're a Night Elf player.
Forces are under attack.
You know, dealing with like a Blade Master harass. And you know, one of the crappy things about like Night Elves, which is like this race right here, is they don't really have like great defenses. So there's nothing that he can do to really like prevent this harass other than like just hope his building would go up and try to like survive. Because when the building is like in development of like, you know, building, it's actually weaker. Like it will take more damage from like attacks and all that stuff. So Green, he actually did a good job at harassing here, but he should have went for the Moonwell, because the Moonwell is like, look, what is it? It has like less health. It's more vulnerable to like the attacks. And if he actually destroyed the Moonwell, Blue would have been supply blocked. So that means he wouldn't be able to like make as much units, and he would have to like build another Moonwell, and he would definitely be very like slow down in terms of like progress. But yeah, let's start the gameplay here. So Green, right here, I mean, what is it? I remember I was like creeping this little camp here, then I kind of noticed like Green was already attacking Blue, and I'm like, okay, this is very strange, because like I said, nowadays people, when they play 4v4, people just want to, you know, expand. They just want to like, you know, creep like this camp right here, and then just make a second base, and then like the game drags out, and then yeah. It drags out, and then once we get like a decent size of units, we start attacking. But this was like super early on. It was only like 2 minutes, and Green was already attacking Blue. And I was like, oh boy, what's going on here? So like I said, if Green actually went for this Moonwell, the harass would have been better. He almost destroys this, but not quite. So he just basically pissed the other team off right here.
Our forces are under attack.
See, they're all like getting ready to attack his base for the counterattack. And I remember I was thinking about making like an expansion here. I think I was... See, right when he signaled this thing, I was like, oh god, this is awkward here. Because I think I was trying to make like a second base here. But once that happened, I'm like, okay, I need to change plans here. Because this is definitely not good. And what is it? He had... Green had 1, 2, 3... 4 players. He had 4 players attacking his base. If that ever happens, you have to like immediately help out your teammate. So yeah, White, he's telling us to TP. I was thinking about doing it, even though, yeah, I remember my units were kind
Ready
of
for
weak,
action.
so I was a little like nervous here about TPing, but we had to do it. So yeah, I teleported to Green's base, only like freaking 4 footmen with my Archmage. But my Archmage was level 2.
Town is under siege.
And this is what annoyed me about this game here, because I kind of realized, like, what is it? I realized, like, Pink, he was, like, really just kind of, like, you know, selfish. He just wanted to, like, make a second base. He didn't want to help us out. I have no idea. I mean, that's just how it is with, like, Warcraft 3, man. Especially in this mode. You get, like, selfish players that just want to do what they want to do. Oh, this is some good teamwork right here. Look at that. That is great teamwork. Yeah. GJ means good job. Yeah, I think White, he realizes that Pink is not helping us. He's kind of like calling him out right there. Wood? I give Green some wood here. Because I know he's badly damaged. Like, that's the thing that you gotta do when you play like team games. If you notice like your teammates are getting like badly attacked, try to like send some resources to them to help them out. Oh yeah, I think I remember trying to scout for expansions because, what is it? We were fighting like 3 humans. Yeah, 3 human races here, and humans are very like popular for like quick expanding. I think I said that.
Job's done.
I think I said that in my last video. So the main reason why, White is pinging, the main reason why he's pinging a lot on the minimap is because he wants us to kill this Archmage right here. He ends up getting killed. That Blade Master. Oh! So I'm telling him we gotta attack Blue back.
Agreed, complete.
There it is. Here it is, the counter attack. I should have died. I don't know what I was doing right here. I guess because I knew these guys weren't that great, so I just kind of like just play with them here. But in reality, if I was playing against a good player, I would keep my footmen, like, I would literally just hide them over here, just to like scout for expansions. So yep, we're doing the full attack on Blue's base.
Our forces are under attack.
And these guys are trying to like counter-attack us. I mean, they're trying to defend. I'm telling my teammates to kill this Archmage. AM stands for Archmage. It's an acronym. Oh yeah, so I went for Blood Mage second here. I generally like to go for Mountain King because Mountain King's my favorite hero, but I decided to go for Blood Mage.
Our forces are under attack. Locked and loaded.
I'm using the good old Rifle Caster army combination. It's probably the best like overall army composition for like humans, like for every game mode. That's what I mean. Oh jeez,
Our allies' hero has fallen.
So they were actually kind of beating us here. Because Pink, he didn't bring any units, he just brought his heroes.
Our forces are
Green
under
uses his
attack.
Blade Master, that is never a good
Our
sign.
allies' hero has fallen.
So my Blood Mage, he has like the ability to kind of steal heroes' mana, like the opponent mana, but when it comes to allied heroes, he could like give them mana. It's really great. So it's basically just me and Green trying to like fight these guys here. Blue almost gets the surround on my hero here, almost, but I managed to get out, which is good. And what is it? This is a sorceress. She's like a caster. What I just did is like she has this ability where you could like slow down units. There it is. So that's what I did. I tried to use her to kind of slow down these Huntress from chasing my Archmage. But they end up getting killed here for their noble
Our forces
causes.
are under attack.
I think it was worth it, even though that was a lot of resources I just invested. It's all gone. So I knew like Green was going to get attacked again here, and my units, our units were pretty small. And you know, white, he just died, so he's trying to like revive his heroes. So it was literally me and green trying to like defend his base here. So white is sending these bats for scouting purposes. So we learned that they're going for like tanks. So in what is it? Humans, they have like tanks. It's not like what you think. It's not like a typical tank where it attacks like units and all. It's not like a typical tank where it attacks like, you know, living units. It can only like attack buildings. It's kind of weird. It's not really my favorite unit, but it is a really annoying unit to deal with in 4v4. So me and green, we decided to do another attack. And this is one thing I really like about playing with Orc. Like when it comes to 2v2s, I always feel like as a human player, the Orc heroes and Orc units, they just have really good like chemistry with like the human units and heroes. This is kind of like what I do right here. Orc units have like really great tankiness, and that kind of like protects my casters and my riflemen.
Our forces are under attack. Our town is under siege.
So I'm feeding mana to his Shadow Hunter so he could heal Blade Master. Stealing mana from the Mountain King so he can't do anything. Yeah, Blood Mage is a cool hero, man. I've always liked the Blood Mage.
Our town is under siege.
I definitely think like in team games he's probably just as good as like the Mountain King. Like I feel like the Mountain King is generally the more favorable hero in like solo play. But in team games, what is it? As far as like a secondary hero, Blood Mage can be really great. Especially with his like, Siphon mana, where he's like a walking mana potion. Oh yeah, this guy decides to like attack my base. He wants to base trade. But to be honest, I think, you know, it was worth it. I told my teammates not to like come to my base because I think White was trying to like protect me, but I'm like, dude, don't worry about my base because like, you know, my army's getting kind of big, and you know, we basically trade my base for Blue's base. And at this time, at this rate, I knew like Blue would have nothing, so you know, it was really in our favor. But I appreciate Blue's efforts. Like you see, he was trying to attack this guy's base just to make him teleport. And he actually did. But I couldn't make anything else because I was supply blocked. So right here, me and green, we took out Blue together, and we're going to the next base.
Our town is under siege. Research complete.
We're going for brown, and there it is, these tanks right here. Basically, you make these tanks, you take them on a suicide mission, yeah, like that, and you basically destroy bases. It becomes more like a base race type of situation. I guess I could explain what base racing is. It's basically where like a player would bring in like a group of units, and they're trying to race against the other players to destroy like, you know, each other's bases fast. Like who can destroy like, you know, one's base faster enough. But siege engines, they're very good at destroying bases, so generally they're going to win the base race situation, unless you could kind of like attack them before they get too many of these units. And that's what we did. We managed to attack them really early on, and we pretty much prevented them from getting a lot of tanks. Alright, let's...
Our town is under siege.
So at this point, I knew like the game was over. I knew we won this game.
Our town is under siege.
Yeah, look at me in yellow. Me in green, man. Our army is just really scary right here. There's nothing you can do here. It's over. And of course, people get salty. They don't say GG. They just leave the game. There it is. That's the second game, man. Second replay commentary of my Warcraft 3 series here. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I definitely enjoyed this game because, like I said, like most of my 4v4 matches, like it's always like 20 plus minutes. But it was just so awesome to kind of like have a very fun 13-minute experience from this match. So that's why I kind of like saved this replay and thought about commentating it. Oh wow, I have the highest one for like the heroes thing. That's pretty cool. But yeah, stay tuned for more of my Warcraft 3 replays.